Uma alegria retornar à África do Sul.
We have embarked on a path that repeated the recipe of austerity as an end in itself, which deepened inequalities and expanded tensions of authority. Now, protectionism and unilateralism re-emerge as a response to facts and fallacies in the face of the complexity of the current reality, and their effects exacerbate the problems we face. The very functioning of the G20 as a forum for dialogue and coordination is under threat. It is necessary to preserve the capacity of this forum to address the major issues of today. If we are not able to find the way within the G20, it will not be possible to do so in a world in conflict. The historic social and economic problems of Latin America and the Caribbean will not be solved through the threat of the use of force. Without attending to all developing countries, it will not be possible to restore global balance or ensure sustainable prosperity in the long term. There is a negative flow of capital from the countries of the South to the rich countries of the global North. The debt problem of the countries of the global South is ethically unacceptable and economically unsustainable. Almost half of the world population lives in countries that spend more on debt service than on health or education. We are now entering a new stage that will require a simultaneous effort on two fronts, accelerating actions to address climate change and preparing for a new climate reality. The G20 plays a central role in both. The group is responsible for 77% of global emissions, and it is from the G20 that a new economic model must emerge. The group is a key actor in developing a roadmap to move the world away from fossil fuels. Climate change is not simply an environmental policy issue. It is, above all, a challenge of economic planning. Priorities are inverted. It is inconceivable that we are unable to mobilize $1.3 trillion in climate financing, while twice that amount is consumed in military spending. Strengthening the capacity for disaster prevention and response is a matter of life and death. The G20 can protect food chains through measures such as public procurement or rural insurance. It can also compensate those who preserve forests through the Tropical Forests Forever Fund, launched at COP30. There will only be a just transition if the G20 leads the way.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.